just to be clear on my opinion of things being delayed, like this, the Batman Part 2 and Across the Spider-Verse, I think it's a good thing when it gets delayed because it gives people that are behind it the time to actually make sure that they're making the best thing that they could possibly make. Like, for the case of the Batman, the script was not ready. And then Matt Reeves may or may not be having health problems right now. In the case of Spider Verse, it took 5 years to make the first movie. Like, it started production in 2013, and then it was released in 2018. I don't know when they started making the second film, but it was released 5 years after the first film. Yeah, Corona was the big issue, but the point is that they were planning on releasing beyond like a year or two after Across. That's nowhere near enough time. So delay the shit out of that, or better yet, never have that as the release date in the first place. In the case of GTA, I don't care about GTA. I don't like GTA. It's got a really good story, but the gameplay is dog shit. Like, Rockstar do not know how to make games, they just know how to make really good stories. Like, if you take like a PS2 era game, something that came out before the popularization of Call of Duty, the control schemes of those games varied, and the control schemes are just shit. They sucked. COD came out, and it changed everything. Like, it had a really fucking good control scheme. It's easy to understand. There's no problems with it. A lot of games started to copy it, and even if it's not an outright copy, it's very close to the COD control scheme. Most games from before COD, they're not made anymore. Like, there's no more Red Faction games, there's no more Medal of Honor games, things like that. But GTA is one of the very few things that stuck around. But they didn't adapt because they're stubborn, and that's something that brings it like all the way back. And then even then, like, if we're talking just the story mode, like, we're not talking online here. What is there to actually do? Like, you've got the story, which, yeah, it's a very long story. But after that, like, if you've got some collectibles, you've got, like, a couple side missions. That's it. It's not all that fun to play, but it's just the story kinda makes up for it. So, I'll get GTA sometime. Like, it could be when it comes out, it just depends on how much money I have at the time. But I don't have my hopes up. Something that I remember happening quite often in the first trailer is that you see a lot of things from the perspective of a car. Like, something like that. It's been a long time since the first trailer, but from what I remember, stuff like that was quite often. What's up with that? It makes it seem like there's a point to it, like there's a message. And the fact that there's police officers there, it's gonna be woke. Which, I mean, there were leaks about the game possibly being woke, but, you know, we're not gonna know for sure until the game comes out. It's just something I want to point out. I'm not certain, but I think I just saw Adrian Martinez for a second there. I thought they don't get celebrities anymore. Like, with the HD trilogy, you know, Free, Vice City, and San Andreas, they got celebrities like Ray Liotta and Samuel L. Jackson. And they had a really bad experience of working with Ray Liotta. Like, he thought he was someone, and because I think Ray's mindset was fucking outright retarded because, like, obviously he read the script and he liked it and he signed on to do it. And either it was only then that he realized it was a game, or he knew it was a game the whole time, but it didn't click in his head. And then eventually it did click, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't a movie." So obviously, I'm better than these guys, and I'm going to act like I'm better than these guys. So Rockstar just stopped working with celebrities. Like GTA 4, yeah, you had like Cat Williams and Ricky Gervais, and then with GTA 5, I don't think there was anyone really. So I would have thought that they would have stopped, but I guess Adrian could have a small. Either it's not him. It's a very small role, or it's just they don't really consider him to be like big enough in order for that to happen. I'm gonna say two opinions. One of them, I would say both of them are considered hot takes, but one of them really shouldn't be considered a hot take. I'll give you one that 100% is a hot take. Saints Row is better than GTA. Like if we take Free, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, 5, and possibly 6. Take all of those, and then we take Saints Row 3, 4, Get Out of Hell if you want to consider that a separate game from 4, and also 5. Saints Row is better than GTA. I'll admit 1 and 2 suck, and Agents of Mayhem. But the good GTA, or the good Saints Row games, outweigh the, let's call them the, we'll just say the good GTA games. Because 1 and 2 are sort of arcade type stuff. I forgot to mention the second opinion, which, yeah, this is one that will also be considered a hot take, but really, it shouldn't. Yakuza is better than GTA. I haven't played all the Yakuza games yet. I've played 1 through 5, Ishin, and I'm at the very, very start of 0. And I've also watched the ones that I can't get, Kenzan, Dead Souls, and Black Panther 1 and 2. I've watched those on YouTube. For the major games, the ones that I've played, at the very least, they are all better than all the GTAs. Like, story-wise, like, the weaker story ones, like Free, I would say aren't as good as GTA, but ones like 2 definitely are. And then as for gameplay, 1000%. Also for, like, the things you can do, there's so much shit in even the first game, which was on the PS2. There's so much more things in the PS2 game than you can do in the technically PS5 game, GTA 5.